just hold it like somewhere. If he can't hear you, he will let us know anyway. So, okay? You hold the mic.
Feeling important?
Okay, so the very important question, is this your first time here in OSG?
Oh. Yeah, you want to be... Oh, because this is my fourth talk already.
When I ask that question, don't just say yes or whatever, because they probably won't. No, just to share with you. Just try to repeat my question or put my question in your answer.
Okay.
Yeah? Okay. Yeah, so any
So for this is actually my fourth talk. I came for almost every talk, except for the previous one, which is a sort of like a pity to miss lah, because I love food and stuff like so. But yeah, this is my fourth talk, and I think it's great. Like,
okay.
You guys?
This is my first time here. So I think it's also Zichen's first time. It's our first time together, Xiao Xiao also. My perspective is that I think the session has been helpful. The speakers have give like their valuable insights, which I don't think personally with my age I could have known the knowledge. So I'm really thankful to have all these speakers taking their time and sharing with us. Yeah.
Yeah, especially this community here. It's really great that we can have such a community outside of Singapore that we can still network with and talk to, and it's really excellent to be here. The program was great. It's my first time here, but definitely not my last.
Yeah, so so it's also my first time here. Yeah, so and it was a very eye-opening experience to be able to get to know other Singaporeans who have came before me and to know what they experienced and learn from them. I think I wouldn't be able to get this knowledge from anywhere else, and I'm really liking this program a lot. And I think it will definitely not be my last time here.
Okay.
Yeah.
And an important question, you have come to almost all sessions. So what made you keep wanting to come?
Because actually, other than like maintaining a very Singaporean like network here, but I think it's also important that actually there are different industry talks every time, and each of them is very interesting. There's no repeated information, and it's just amazing that you can learn so many things from so many perspectives. I mean, some of the speakers are here at the talks themselves, like you have talked to them after networking and stuff like that, and you can realize that you can learn a lot from their experience. Some like what analysts say is like something we won't know when we are like we're still students and like you're not at that level or management executive level, but sharing this experience really help us to keep open-minded about stuff, and help us to know the world is big and we will continue to progress on then.
Very well. So what kind of topics would you like to hear in OSG? Is there any particular industry, any particular topic that you think that will help you? And
for me, actually, because I'm interning at a marketing agency, so actually the next talk was very appealing for me, like learning all about marketing, and then marketing in China, which is a very different culture, because marketing really have to know the consumers well. So the marketing one is the one I'm really looking forward to next.
Okay. Any topics, any industry that you like?
To me, as a university student, I'm not sure about my friends, but personally, I feel that there are times where I feel I'm at this quarter life crisis where I'm not sure where my direction in life would be. So it would be nice if we can have a workshop where we get to hear a lot of speakers from different industries, or workshops to help us explore like what are the things that we are interested in, and maybe we can shine in that field.
I don't have any specific industry as well, so anything that is new and interesting excites me. So I'm looking forward to all talks that's coming up.
For me, I'm actually majoring in computer science, so I'm more interested in the IT aspects of China and how they are developing, because we know that China is developing rapidly, and it's just very interesting to know where they actually stand. And when I came to Beijing, because in Singapore we don't really have this paying with with money, but with this cashless paying, and is actually when I came to China, it's the first time that I'm actually doing this, and it's just it's kind of a culture shock to see how China has progressed from what I think it is to what it actually is. Yeah. So I would actually like to see more thoughts on the China's progress, and yeah.
So, very important. Can you just say, as in, will you come to OSG again?
Yes, definitely.
Yes? Okay. Any word for OSG? OSG wrong, OSG good, or what? No pressure. You can do it together. You can just
Continue for
more excitement together.
1, 2, 3. What will you say?
What do you say?
Thank you, OSG.
Thank you, OSG, and we look forward to the next next
okay.
talk. Okay, one, two, three.
Thank you, OSG. We look forward to the next talk.
Alright, thank you.
Thank you.
Okay, when I ask, right, you might wonder, like, oh, this is, yeah. So you just try to help repeat my question in your answers so that they will understand roughly what it is.
Okay.
Yeah, so like if I say, oh, is this your first time here? Don't just say, yeah, right?
Oh,
just, yeah, like what you did was correct.
Okay.
Yeah, so you just, like, yeah, this is my first time here in OSG.
Okay,
Okay,
sure.
so I'll ask you again.
Okay.
So is it your first time in OSG?
Yes, this is my first time in OSG.
So what do you think of the session today?
I think it's I think the session here today is very interesting. I learned quite a bit on regarding the things about China, culture and stuff. Yeah.
So what brought you here actually? Like what made you want to sign up for this session?
Actually, what made me want to sign up? Actually, more like it's a friend who introduced me. My girlfriend introduced me to this session, and I joined her for this session because this usually I need to work weekends, but this weekend I'm free, so I came out.
Okay. So what would you? Is there any like topic that you'd like to hear in a future OSG?
Actually, I'm not sure what I'm expecting, but it's a nice surprise to come here anyway. In the future, I don't know what I would expect actually to hear in OSG.
Okay. So, would you encourage your friends to join? This whole
Definitely.
OSG?
I'll definitely encourage my friend to join. But currently, quite a few of my Singaporean friends whom I know have already left Beijing. Maybe they went Shanghai or other places in China. But I'm not sure if I can bring Malaysians. Are they okay to join?
Yeah,
actually?
Sure, of course, of course. Yeah.
Okay.
So, do you think that the topic really helps you in helping you to establish a career in China?
It's interesting. I'm not sure if it helped me at this moment of time, the topics, but I think it is interesting to know. It might be helpful in the future, the topics that they spoke about in OSG actually. Yeah, good to know. Thank you.
Very much.
Thank you so much.
Time here in OSG?
For me, no, it's my third time here. Actually, I was here as a panelist on the second OSG talk.
Oh, welcome
And
back.
all of them,
Yeah, this is our first time for the rest of us.
So
Would you like to say
what do you
anything?
think of the session today?
I thought it was very insightful. Very nice to have veterans in the business realm in China to speak with us and share their experience. I especially like Siuk's sharing of photo editing tips. Yeah.
Yeah, I thought it was great. It's always nice to be able to connect with Singaporeans, whether it's at home or abroad, and so I had a lot of fun.
Basically, I felt that it's quite beneficial for us to hear from experiences from people of different backgrounds, so we can always learn something from it. Yeah.
Yeah, I think it's quite interesting to see so many Singaporeans in Beijing and doing very well in China. Yeah, so it's quite interesting. Of course, I mean, hearing from experienced people, it gives us like a head start, so we don't make like their mistakes, and we know like what kind of tips and advices to survive in China. So that's pretty beneficial for us.
Okay. So, I think for the first timer, what made you sign up for this?
Well,
OSG?
at least for me, I'm here only because Alston invited me. So, because actually I'm just here in Beijing for 7 days just to visit him and to see Beijing before I go back to school. So he was like, hey, come to this Singaporean event, you know, it's going to be fun to meet Singaporeans living in Beijing, hear what they have to say, Singaporean food, like, why not? So yeah, that's why I'm here.
But after attending like today's session, do you think it will sort of entice you to start a career in China, whether near future or even like, you know,
Well,
years down
to
the
start a
road?
career in China, I think that's a bit, maybe require more experience and more thinking. But I mean, I'll definitely come to events like this again if I am actually studying in China, because like it's great to have a Singaporean community here.
So what made you come to OSG? What enticed you to sign up for this session, spending a Saturday not out, you know, with your friends, I don't know, doing other stuff, but really here listening to this?
Well, you know, I'd always heard great things about OSG, and so, I mean, we've been traveling for a little bit, the two of us, and so, you know, I do miss home a little bit, and so when I heard about this opportunity to come listen to Singaporeans talk about their experiences here in Beijing, it was just an opportunity I couldn't pass up. That plus the food always helps as well.
Okay, so for me, I'm actually studying in the same school as Elston, NTU, Nanyang Business School. So I pursue a degree in accountancy. So for me, I already gotten a job in one of the big four. So I would definitely explore the opportunities in entrepreneurship in the near future. Yeah.
I think most of us have the same reason why we're here, just because Austin invited us. We were just here for a short holiday, then he just shared with us this event. So we just popped by.
So the same question I posed to him. So do you think that this session will help you actually think of working overseas, whether in China or whether in other countries, but really, you know, to sort of sharing, to give you an idea of like, you know, working overseas, position yourself in another country? Will it help? Will it actually even entice you?
Well, I think the decision to actually go overseas to work is, you need to think a lot. Yeah, it's a heavy decision. Yeah, so for now, we just want to complete our studies. Yeah, but I think it really just opened up our perspective about working overseas. Yeah, give us like a lot of like perspective how to actually start a career or the do's and don'ts while working overseas. Yeah, but for now, I think we just want to complete our degree, and from there, we take our baby steps to see whether we want to work overseas. Yeah.
Final question before you guys can start eating, because I know that's what you look for, is what kind of topics do you want to hear in OSG in the future? I mean, if you guys are going to be in Beijing, what kind of topics do you think help, like students like you guys, to help, you know, plan a career overseas?
I mean, like, I guess every Singaporean who goes overseas will be curious about how others have paved their way. So like, I mean, I would personally like to hear like about their own personal story about why they came to China, like about the difficulties they face, about, you know, what made them stay longer, and stuff like that. Just like their personal story, and hopefully can also inspire us to follow in their footsteps or try something entrepreneurial on our own. So yeah.
I think like from all the past OSG talks, we've always been inviting like, successful businesses or business people or career people in Beijing. It would be quite fresh to hear someone who has failed in Beijing, but I'm not saying like as a failure, but failed before, and like maybe we could learn from those experiences. Might be something interesting for us. Yeah.
Okay. Anyone else has something to add? No?
Anything?
Nope.
That's all.
Okay, so enjoy. Thank you very much.